I'm here today to review the Pyle, their PIPCAM. This is their 82 number. They have a few of them. So it arrives like this. I'll be honest, this is a brute to get online wireless. You can see my piece of tape. It comes with the antenna, and the antenna comes flat and it has a bend in it. It's meant to bend it up. Obviously, you screw it on, bend it up. First time, my son was like, how did you do that? I have an older son, he's 21. Thank God he was here, because he's an electrician, strong hands. Because as soon as I put it up, it like the whole thing pulled out from the base. I'm like, no, I need my antenna. He had to manhandle it back in, and then I taped it. So if that happens, it will still work. Don't freak out. It's screwed on, still works. It has like two little plastic nubs, that's all it's holding it. So when you bend it up, if that pops out, it was like unbelievable. So that comes separate. The power cord is separate. It just pushes into the back. This is already attached. This is for the router cable, which they include, so I love that. This will be your best friend when the camera arrives. It's your best friend. Don't let go of that, and we'll explain it. I wrote a big blog. I'll attach my blog link. You get your mounting bracket if you're going to go ahead and attach it like we top of a bookshelf. You can even mount it that way. And then they also include little hardware. I haven't decided where I'm going to put it. I am going to put it somewhere. It's a great camera. If you get past the setting up nightmare of the camera and the unuser friendliness, if you get past that, the camera's fantastic. I've reviewed a lot of cameras, and this camera, the quality is fantastic. It's a shame, kind of like sometimes company doesn't meet up to the quality of the product. So, great product. It's a 1080 HD camera. It can do a lot. And so when you get this, just pick up everything they include with it. You need their quick. It's a sheet. I think I've thrown it away, to be honest. I was like so fed up with it. They have a quick setup guide. And I must throw it away. I thought I put it on the table. I got so mad at it. You do have to download the app to your phone. It's Pyle, P-Y-L-E, I-P altogether, and a capital I, capital P. So Pyle IP Pro. It's free. That's Android and iOS. Download it to your phone. If you do not have a QR scanner, download it on your phone. I already had one. Download it to your phone. You cannot do anything with the camera if you do not have those two things on your phone. And yeah, I guess you could, which I'll be honest, I'm running this off my phone tablet. It's not hooked up to my computer yet. I haven't gone through that nightmare. Downloaded the software, comes with a mini CD. Downloaded the software, downloads easily. Computer accepts it just fine. Can't log into it. Can't do it. Nope. And when I got this, their quick setup guide is wrong. That's why I said don't follow it. It's just wrong. It's stupid. It's so wrong. So I finally, and then I try to get a hold of them, and my literal my first email from them stated, "Oh, we can't get back to you on the weekend. I'll get back to you on a weekday." Whatever. I got my camera when I use a security camera, right? I was like, what do you mean not open on a weekend? And so I waited. Meanwhile, I'm still plugging away, trying everything to get working. And then Monday morning, I get an email from that here, I am responding to your email. That was my response. That was my response. Or my phone won't connect to the camera. Because I don't care if it connects to my computer. Because you're not going to use, oh, I hear a noise at night, la la la, or whatever. You're not going to go over to your computer. You're going to pick up your phone. That way, you're going to check real quick what the noise is, and then you can quickly call 911, and then, of course, we're carried concealed people, so then we go that route. But you have your phone, call from the phone, while the other spouse is doing whatever they need to do to, protect their family. So why would I care I don't really care if it goes on my computer. I'm not going to use my computer as I don't have a separate computer set up for my security system, where it goes ahead and downloads everything. It does have a micro SD card slot. I would obviously highly recommend you put one in there for video storage. So once you download your app, the Pyle IP Pro app, and your scanner code, you're going to go ahead bring everything, your laptop, bring everything, just bring it all into whatever room your router's in. And it happens to be in my son's bedroom. So I was set up in my son's bedroom for a while. You'll see down here there's 2 barcodes. This is the barcode you want. This one doesn't exist. Just ignore it. I scanned it quite a few times. Just ignore it. It doesn't exist. This is the one that you're going to need. On the quick start setup guide, it says for you to use whatever option. Ignore that. Don't even. You'll want to slam your head into a wall. Don't. So you're going to go to, I think it's option 4. Let me see if I can. Oh, it's kind of bright. If I can tone down my screen setting here. Is that better? It's a little better, maybe a little more. All right. That's the Pyle IP Pro. So that's the camera right now. Ironically, it saved the, I'm not even sure what that picture is, but pick it. So right now it's looking at the kitchen. I just carried it out of the bedroom. But so when you're here, I've lost my track of thought. So you're going to go ahead and you scan it. It's going to come up, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to do that scan. You're going to pick the last option. Like, oh, let me see. Pyle 4 makes it, there we go. So there's 4 options here, because you can do like 6. Once you get the app working, the app's ratings are horrible, and it's for a reason. It can be horrible. So let's just do what I'm saying. So you're going to download it. Go to this bottom one where it says mode 4. You're going to pick mode 4. Just pick it, and that's the QR scanner, and scan it. And when you scan the bottom, it'll come up with a number. So it'll pop up, and you'll have a number, and then you'll have to name your camera. And I named ours because I'd already put it in wrong over here using their options, so I hadn't deleted it yet. So I named it camera 2, Dupre 2. And then you're going to create you have to put in, and this is funny because it says password. You can't put in your password that you want or you're creating. No, you got to put in a base password. And I used PILCAM, so PYLECAM. That went through on this phone. There's 3 options. Wrote them in my blog. I was able to track down finally through emails and their web pages. I put PILCAM in, and then you're supposed to be able, and then you press done, and then it comes up an option. Do you want to save or something your own password? Click yes. Otherwise, you're gonna have to delete it and start over. Click yes, and then you can pick your own password. So that part worked well. So then after you pick your own password, I forget what comes up next. Something really confusing. After you pick your own password, there's 2 buttons. Okay, and then that's what it is. So after you pick your own password, now you need to go ahead and try and hook it up to Wi-Fi, because right now it's running off the router. So your camera's working. You can test it. It's working off the router. You're going to go up here to edit, and then you're going to pick your camera, and whatever, you'll say set. So you press, there'll be a little button up here that says set. So you press set, and then it'll come up, there'll be a list, and you're going to go ahead and pick Wi-Fi. So when you open up the list of Wi-Fi, it should pick up your home in your list. So then you're going to go ahead and click on your home, and then you have to put in your Wi-Fi security code. So you need to know that in case you wrote it down somewhere. You need to have that handy. And then you're going to input that. Now, there's 2 buttons that have no names on them whatsoever. The one on the left is the enter button for the Wi-Fi. In their picture, when you can finally pull up some of the directions on their computer, they have the other button to push. It's not it. It's not it. And they're unnamed. So it's the one on the left. And then it didn't say save next to mine, but when I went, it saved it, because I went back out to the camera and it was connected. Otherwise, it always said connecting and never fully said connected. And so then I unplugged my router, and it's been there, and I've unplugged the camera a few times. Like I said, I moved it out here, and it's still working. But I went ahead and left it back there and turned off all the lights in the room and was testing it in the dark. So, and by the way, works beautifully in the dark, beautifully in the dark. You're going to get identifiable, like a perpetrator face. So you'll be able to get identifiable enough for charges, I think at least within 15 feet at night with their night vision. It's not grainy, and it's really clear. It's the best little security camera like this I've had for night vision. So, like, 4 thumbs up. I'm really impressed. Like I said, once you get through it, the camera's amazing. So I'll go ahead and pick it. I'll put this right up. It's hard to hold both where you can see it. I'll put this down, but you can see the controls on the bottom here. So I can turn the camera side to side, and it'll go on its own, all while, see, it's scanning through the room. And then I can change it and have it go up and down and side to side. You'll start to see it go up. See it rotating? And now it's pointing at my ceiling as it's rolling up. And then coming back down. And then I can stop the side to side and just do up and down. You can set points on it. There's an area to set points. There's a button. I don't know if you see the camera button. And then there's a button to do movies. And there's a button for speech. So if I'm talking in the room, oh wait, my volume's off on my camera. All right, here we go. So if I'm talking in the room, you can hear it through the phone. So that's an option. There, I turned it off. So then you can hear, I'll do back side to side. So you can hear what's going on in the room also. So that's good to know. I'm trying to think what else. So you can do that, do the video. You can zoom in and you can zoom out all from here too. You can do a lot from here. So you can record, take photos. You can go ahead and put the micro SD card in here and then let it run on record, and it'll run off this, because this will save. There's a little tab on there. It says information, and the information is in the white letters here. You click information. It's kind of telling you about, I don't have my SD card in there. It tells you a little about the camera. But now I'm at the front screen. Down here it says media files. I have to pick my camera. Camera 2. And I saved, I don't know if you can see that little dot. I saved one picture. One picture too at my son's messy room. So you can take pictures and video, and then, like I said, you need the micro SD card. But if you wanted to let it run, oh no, I don't want to stop the app. No, I just got out. Now I get back in. I am having trouble for some reason saving the app to my home screen. I have to go into my apps. I no clue why. I have a Note 5 phone. And the first few times when I was trying to run the app, before the camera was fully hooked up correctly, it just kept, when I say glitches, if the app glitches, it freezes up my phone. And then I'm like an idiot. I went to take out my battery, but I keep forgetting the Note 5 doesn't have a separate battery. So, but you can see how quiet it runs. It just runs really, really well. Austin, do you want to turn out the light for me? I want to show you, if I can show you on my phone, how clear the night vision is. I'll point it up. Okay, you can barely see me, but you can see on the phone, it's going up. You're having more glare on the phone than you would normally, but it's really clear. I can do side to side. I don't know if I can point it here. And now it's pointing at you. And it's going up to the ceiling. But it's really clear. So, I'll turn the lights back on. Thank you. So the camera is excellent. I'm blinded. Highly clear. Works quietly, works really well. Like I said, I've been letting it just run testing it out because I want something that's going to constantly work well. You can read my blog that points down exactly, slowly how to go ahead and set it up. I also left the number because on the website, when I press contact, it gives you an email address. I'm all for, security camera. I need to talk to a person, make sure they're knowing what they're doing. So I wrote the phone number in the blog. So that's already there. All the steps are written down, how it needs to be done. Once I figured out and got it all done, like I said, it's worth it. The camera itself is amazing. So I love the camera. It's worth all my time and effort, and it'll definitely be beneficial and help you with security or keeping track of your kids, whatever you plan on using it for. It's a really nice camera. Thanks.